If you have garlic in your kitchen right now, don't use it until you see these 6 tricks. I thought I knew everything about garlic, but the last one completely surprised me, and I'll count them down so you don't miss it. Let's start with a garlic trick that every home cook should know. This simple method can save you a lot of time. First, take a whole head of garlic and cut off the root end. Now, here's where many people make a mistake. They only trim a very thin slice from the bottom, which doesn't loosen the cloves enough. Instead, cut a little deeper so more of the cloves are exposed. Next, place the garlic cut side down on your cutting board. Hold your knife at a slight angle and gently tap the garlic with the flat side of the blade. Continue until you notice the outer skin starting to separate and loosen around the cloves. Simply lift away the loosened skin and watch how easily the cloves separate from the head. No more picking at tiny pieces of peel with your fingernails. Now I'm curious, how do you usually peel garlic? Do you peel each clove one by one, or do you already have a favorite shortcut? Let me know in the comments below. Trick number 2 is going to be your favorite if you want to save even more time. Instead of preparing garlic every time I cook, I prepare a larger batch all at once. After peeling several heads of garlic, place the cloves into a food processor or blender and pulse until you reach the texture you normally use for cooking. Now comes the real trick. Grab an ice cube tray. Spoon the minced garlic into each compartment, filling the cubes with roughly the amount you would use in a typical recipe. Once the tray is full, put the lid on and place it in the freezer. That's it. Now you have ready-to-use garlic whenever you need it. The next time you're making soup, stir-fry pasta sauce, or a family dinner, simply remove 1 frozen garlic cube and add it directly to the pan. It's one of the easiest meal prep tricks I know, and it saves a surprising amount of time throughout the week. After trying this method, you'll always have fresh garlic ready to use, and you'll never have to stop in the middle of cooking to mince garlic again. Trick number 3 is another way to store garlic that's just as handy. If you often cook with garlic, you'll love having it ready to use the moment you open the refrigerator. Start with garlic that has already been prepared. You can use finely minced garlic, roughly chopped garlic, or even thinly sliced garlic depending on how you normally cook. Fill a clean glass jar with the garlic until it's nearly full. Now comes the ingredient most people never expect: cooking oil. Pour enough oil into the jar to completely cover the garlic. Make sure all of the garlic is submerged beneath the oil. Then seal the jar and store it in the refrigerator. Here's the important part though. Keep it in the fridge and use it within about a week, never at room temperature, because garlic sitting in oil has to stay cold to stay safe. Some days you may prefer minced garlic. Other days you may want sliced garlic for sautéing, so I like keeping a jar prepped and ready to go. Between these and the frozen cubes, I almost never peel garlic mid-recipe anymore. After peeling and preparing an entire basket of garlic, there's one problem almost everyone runs into: the smell on your hands. And if you've ever tried washing your hands several times with soap, you already know the problem. The soap removes some of the smell, but somehow that garlic scent still lingers. Fortunately, there's a very simple trick. All you need is a metal spoon. Take a stainless steel spoon and rub it gently over your hands, focusing on your fingertips and anywhere that came into contact with the garlic. You can do this under cool running water or immediately after washing your hands. After rubbing for a minute or two, rinse your hands again. The difference is often surprising. Instead of smelling garlic every time you touch your face or prepare another ingredient, your hands feel much fresher and cleaner. Nobody quite believes this one until they try it. So the next time you're peeling a large batch of garlic, don't worry about the smell sticking around all day. Now that your hands are clean, trick number 5 is about keeping your garlic from going bad in the first place. Because if garlic isn't stored properly, it can quickly become shriveled and in some cases even develop mold that spreads to the other bulbs. And once that happens, the garlic starts losing quality and doesn't stay fresh nearly as long. Fortunately, there's a simple trick. Take a small piece of paper towel, coffee, filter paper, or thin cloth. Add a spoonful of baking soda and a small handful of dry tea leaves. Gather the paper into a small pouch and tie it closed with a string or rubber band. Now place this little sachet directly into your garlic basket. That's it! The baking soda helps absorb excess moisture, and the tea leaves help absorb odors and humidity. Give this method a try and see if it makes a difference in your kitchen. And here's trick number 6, the one I promised, and it's my favorite because it turns garlic you were about to throw away into something fresh and free. If you've got older bulbs that have already sprouted roots, turn them into fresh garlic greens right at home. One of the easiest ways to do this is with an egg carton. Fill each compartment with a little potting soil. Next, separate the garlic bulb into individual cloves and place one clove into each section root side down. Cover lightly with soil and give them a little water. Now place the carton somewhere that receives light and continue watering each day lightly. After a short time, you'll start to see fresh green shoots growing from the cloves. It's surprisingly satisfying to watch. And that's exactly what garlic is all about, using every bit of it wisely. I hope you enjoyed these 6 garlic tips and discovered at least one trick you hadn't seen before. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more clever kitchen tips, food-saving ideas, and simple home hacks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.